The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Of SWW Thursday Night Adrenaline. We are live in Columbia, South Carolina, and as always, I'm joined by my broadcast colleague, Alan the Stallion Rogers.
Don't forget about the Stallion, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget about Nathan Scott. That's for sure. As dorky as he is, we're in the South and we're having a great time.
Yee to the ha, brother. We got a good show tonight for you guys, and we're gonna kick it off straight with action as Akira takes on the cyberpunk Cody Hale.
We have a Divinity-themed main event starting us off here on Adrenaline.
Both of these women believe they deserve to be the challenger for Bad Amy's SWW Women's Championship at Oblivion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set. Full regulation, one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 170 pounds. She is the Sacred Empress, Akira Yukimura.
Well, as we know, Nathan, Akira Yukimura was the #1 contender at High Tides in a first blood match. And Amy, though retaining the championship, was the first to bleed, so arguably you could say that Akira should be the SWW Women's Champion right now.
Well, not arguably, that's a fact, Alan. A fact that Akira won that match in all retrospect, but Amy outsmarting not only Akira, but all of us and the official.
Yes, she did, absolutely. I mean, when you have that mask on, you can't see the blood underneath, and I gotta hand it to her. It was a genius strategy, and that's what you gotta do to be a champion and retain your championship. You gotta come up with these genius strategies, and Akira Yukimura was outsmarted at High Tides.
Was outsmarted, but you gotta question Amy going a little low to keep her championship, to make sure it stayed in the bad world.
I can agree that desperate times call for desperate measures, and I think that calls for the fortitude of Akira Yukimura.
Tonight, Akira's fortitude is going to be tested even further as she takes on one of SWW's biggest stars, the cyberpunk Cody Hale, and these two certainly have their history as well.
They absolutely do, and what is going to happen when they open the night here on Adrenaline? in the arena.
One of the fan favorites here in SW, no doubt about it.
And introducing her opponent, hailing from the great city and weighing in at 119 pounds, the cyberpunk Cody Hale.
If we're talking about the history books, Nathan, everybody remembers the violent composition SWW Women's Championship match. The only time that Amy, you could say, technically lost the match. I mean, it was a draw, but she was not able to pick up the victory against Cody Hale, and you could say that she was matched that night in Tokyo.
Oh, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Both of those women put on an absolute classic. And we couldn't even have a winner determined from that matchup. Cody's been trying to climb that mountain back up to the top of the division ever since then.
There are two women that could stand toe-to-toe with Bad Amy, the SWW Women's Champion. It's these two standing in the ring, starting us off here on Thursday Night Adrenaline.
That's right. Big fight feel here in our opening contest. You got to think whoever wins this match is going to be awarded that #1 contender spot.
Absolutely. I mean, we have Oblivion coming up, one of the biggest spectaculars we've had thus far in SWW as we near the season finale, Divinity. And as we know, the Survivalist Coliseum will determine... Roll kick out there. Survivalist Coliseum, the main event of SWW Oblivion. Another roll up there from Akira, but could Akira go to Oblivion to face the SWW Women's Champion, Bad Amy, or will it be Cody Hale?
These two very evenly matched starting out. Their guards are up, dodging each other's strikes, but Akira looks like she got the upper hand on this one so far.
For another knee there.
Chop from Cody Hale. Those knife-edge chops. Is like, Akira gonna fire back.
These two scouting each other very well. You could tell they did their homework prior to this match once it was advertised, knowing they were going one-on-one with each other here on Adrenaline. A stalemate.
These two feeling each other out here in the opening moments of this matchup. Akira went for a big kick, though, gonna get caught. Another of those bridge pins by Hale.
Wild kick.
Got the arms held, but that time getting a one.
Almost cost her the match. It definitely cost her the momentum for the moment. And Cody retaining that momentum off the ropes now. Goodness, what a sling blade. Another cover.
Leg hooked on this one. Just a one.
Akira very quick to get out of these pinfall attempts from Cody. And another roll up here from Akira.
Surprise roll up.
A 2 count. Oh, goodness. I mean, right there you see it. As I mentioned, these women have each other so well scouted. It is so hard to tell what could happen. And especially trying to consider who's going to walk out the winner between Akira Yukimura and Cody Hale. Another crucifix roll up here in the center of the ring with just a 1 count. Again with a roll from Akira.
One of her own. Referee taking a while to get in position.
These two women doing everything they can to try to end this one early. Crucifix now from Akira. My goodness, doing anything they possibly can to become the #1 contender. Sling blade, the second one of the match, and another cover from Cody.
Another one. These two feeling each other out there. Neck snap by Cody. Going for another quick cover here, trying to exhaust the gas tank of Akira.
These two, you are absolutely right, Nathan. They could be expending their gas tank a little early here. Goodness, what an enziguri.
Quick cover, leg hook.
Another 1 count.
A lot of runs back and forth here between these two. Neither one of them wants to give their opponent the edge in this one.
Absolutely. It's been a very competitive contest thus far. To start us off here on Adrenaline now. And Akira, oh my goodness, just battering the head face first into the mat multiple times. But Cody answering it really quickly, trying to rotate the momentum back into her favor. Shifting the tides, if you will, as Cody bounced off the ropes. Missing there as Akira gets up.
Akira off the ropes, looking for something big, and a pop kick taking Cody down, leg is hooked.
Bicycle kick gets a 2 count there for Akira. God, the stomp to the head, and now you can see the targeting starting to happen. Akira starting to target the head of Cody Hale off the ropes. Oh my goodness, what a kick! And Akira's to the outside. And what a match we had to start us off here on Adrenaline.
Referee has begun the 10 count.
Back to a stalemate position.
These two have been stalemated this entire matchup so far, truth be told.
Between these two women, what could you expect? I mean, Akira now getting a little frustrated, but wait, Cody! Oh my goodness, the drop kick!
Sending Akira into the barricade by the faithful.
Akira may have shown her sign of weakness there, turning her back to Cody. Hale getting a little too frustrated, and that could be the dent in the armor that Cody needs to win this match. Wheelbarrow stunner there.
Cody off the ropes, looking for a leg drop. Going back, looking for a second. Finding nothing on that.
Oh man, what a bicycle knee from Akira, going for the cover, and that could be it. She could have knocked her out for a 2 count, that kick out. Man, I mean, now we're back to a equal position here as Akira now has the momentum back in her favor, but Cody Hale now coming back. You never kept the cyberpunk out.
The educated feet of Cody Hale. Trying to put Akira in a position she may want her in.
Rounding her.
Cody looking for something off the ropes. Big one.
Oh man, that could have been catastrophic, Nathan.
Getting out of the way, but a single leg kick drops her. Cover again.
2 count there to kick out. It looked like Akira trying to use the ropes for leverage there to throw Cody off of her. Oh, look at this.
We've seen this before. Hale looking for that moonsault.
Oh man, what a calculated reversal there from Akira Yukimura, putting the knees up off the moonsault. You know, targeting that midsection, that known injury, as I mentioned earlier. Oh wait, now she's looking for the moonsault.
Going to the well again.
Going for that moonsault again, and she got her this time. And a cover, maybe. Yes, she got her. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. Oh no, and a kick out from Akira. And what a match we have here on Adrenaline.
Big elbow to the back of the head. You got to think the champion, Bad Amy, is closely eyeing this one. Who is going to be her challenger for that oh-so-prestigious SWW Women's Championship? And look at Cody! Oh, man! Akira moving out of the way of that elbow drop. Cody's all about that high-risk, high-reward. Akira with the cover.
Another kick out there. It's going to take a lot more than that to take either of these women down. Oh, another roll up there from Cody. A quick recovery. And she's got Akira. 2 count. Oh, my goodness. And again, oh, wow.
Running right into a bicycle kick. Akira could have, Cody where she wants her. No. Cody off the toe. The turnbuckle with a clothesline there. Cover.
A kick out there from Akira, excuse me. Cody, though, in disbelief, as I was going to mention, as we start to reach the latter half of this matchup.
She's looking for something. Cody stalking, looking for it.
Here we go.
Looking for the Hail Mary.
And she hits this, Nathan. We can see, oh no, wait a minute, Akira grabbing the legs and throwing her inside out back into the ring, returning to the mat. As Akira now looking for a Cobra clutch of sorts in the middle of the ring, close in the middle of the ring, too far away from the ropes at least for Cody.
Yeah, she moved her out of the way of those ropes while applying the hold, and Cody's got to get out of this somehow, trying to fight her way out with those elbows, and she does.
And then when you get elbowed in the mouth like that, I know what that's like, Nathan, believe me. Is Cody now, what the hell? Oh my God, what a standing Spanish fly to cover. That could be all she wrote. A 2 count. Oh, man.
Akira powering out. Who is going to take on Bad Amy at Oblivion? Akira wants another shot. Cody trying to climb back on top to the mountain.
I'm sure both of these women feel like they have had Amy beat in the past, and you got to wonder with whoever it is, whether it's Akira versus Amy or Cody versus Amy, you got to wonder if they may have their number. Oh, wait a minute, a superplex attempt here, but no, Cody fighting out off the top. Oh, she throws her down. Right in position.
Oh, no, Akira, get right back up. Oh, Cody knew it was coming, got out of the way.
Oh,
big off the side of the head.
Rocking Akira with that elbow.
Maybe looking for that Hail Mary again this time. Nope, taking her down. Taking her down again. Cody getting fired up.
Gonna bring back some momentum here.
Ooh, nice kick to the head. Cody Hale fired up.
Oh, no, Akira shooting out of that corner. She didn't want to give Cody that perfect position. Like we saw it earlier, she almost hit that lightning bomb after tossing Akira off the top rope, and now Akira.
God, the strike combinations of Akira deadly.
I mean, you see the matching between the aggression of Akira versus the showboating of Cody Hale, the spectacular moveset. But that aggression is showing to pay off right now as Akira can have this match won. Another 2 count and a kick out once more from Cody Hale.
Both of these women had an exchange of not too pleasant words on the left.
Oh my God, she could be center of the ring. A 2 count, oh man. And you're absolutely right, Nathan. You bring up the words, the war of words they had last episode of Adrenaline, and you gotta wonder if that's starting to get into their heads a little bit.
Well, they both made valid points. They're both favorites here in the SWW faithful here, and missing it.
Oh my
Lord! That signature kick of Akira's. Cody counter. Maybe she'll get her this time.
Akira's rocked.
Look at Hail Mary. Hail Mary and Akira. Wait, what the hell?
Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Come on. And only hit
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by disqualification, Cody Hale.
Well, would you look at this, Nathan? Sophie just helped Cody Hale win the match.
I know maybe she's trying to be a friend now. Who knows?
Oh, come on. You know that's not right. Goodness me.
What a kick to the arm, and Sophie not done yet. Only hands to Akira as well.
How disgusting is this? We had an incredible match.
We did indeed, but Sophie may be a little upset that she's left out of this title contention chatter.
She doesn't look like her nose is doing up too.
Oh, how I miss my fellow killers here in Adrenaline. For the longest time, I have shown that no matter if it's right or wrong, I always remain SWW's ruler of the women's division, and what I did the last time you saw me proves that fact very well. But let's not talk about what I did. Let's talk about what I'm gonna do next. And by the looks of things, it involves the two of you. But before I resolve this, since I wasn't there in the last episode, I want to give my thoughts. But first, I want to talk to...
As restitution for the physical and mental anguish I've endured due to Coalition's negligence, I'm demanding a shot at the SWW's Women's Championship on the next live spectacular.
Sorry, I'm so above you over everything, I forgot what your name is. I'm just gonna call you an accident. Why? 'Cause you being here in my yard is clearly an accident. You think you're hurt now after that pile driver. Just know that a single knee to the head can ruin your life. You're not even worthy to say my name. Hell, your only fan is more worthy because he shops at Hot Topic like me. So word of advice. Take your pink throw up of a character. Take the goth kid and send him back to his MySpace friends. And get the hell out of yard. Now, on to the real women in this situation. Cody.
I think it's pretty clear-cut at this point who's next in line to face her. And it's me.
I have to admit, you have a lot of courage to fight, after all I did. Your dedication of wanting a rematch against me has not gone unnoticed. And yes, we never did have a proper ending to a good match. I am willing to do that. Again. But this time, I can actually finish you, in fairness. Akira.
So you can take your hair, your camera, and your so-called subscribers and your lapdog to the back. Because no one is getting another shot at Amy until she and I have finished our business.
I did something that nobody has done to you in a long time, or in this case, ever. I broke you. I made you unleash your demon. And I still outsmarted you. Don't get me wrong, you got me on my heels. But let it be known that what I did at High Tides, it's just something that needs to be done. Just like everyone says, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. But if you are willing to go again, I am okay with it. Now then, about this dilemma we have right now. The yard has been really buzzing about this thing we got going on in this women's division. We are the essential beings that help made this division the most talked about thing this company has ever seen. And since I did my fair share of being part of it, as an act of celebration, let's say the women in the ring right now get a shot. On second thought, accident, you can be part of it, too. Just make sure you show them your ID, cause I don't want to go to jail for beating up a minor. I declare that Oblivion, it will be the accident, the Empress, the Cyberpunk, and the Deathmatch Champion, in an unsanctioned fatal 4-way. Prepare for no restrictions. Prepare for no law and order. Prepare for no safety. And most of all, prepare to get killed. Bye.
Bad Amy making it a fatal 4-way at Oblivion for the SWW Women's Championship. Now, you may not have agreed with Amy's actions at High Tides, but that right there is the will of a fighting champion. And speaking of champions, here comes the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship of SWW.
Oh, you want to talk about Oblivion? You got to talk about the World Championship match. Angelo, the #1 contender, the Harbinger, taking on the incorruptible, the SWW World's Heavyweight Champion, Ace Whistler at Oblivion. And now, in controversial fashion, he won that #1 contender's fatal 4-way, but he did debunk the rumors last week. As of right now, we know that Luke Bonet was not operating on behalf of Angelo. But who was he operating on behalf of? Was it Bruno? Was it Whistler?
Yeah, who was it? Who? Or did Monet just feel like he had a wild hair up his ass and was like, you know what, let me go cost this man this matchup?
I mean, Garo did break his neck into the void, to be fair. I mean, Angelo now out here looking for answers. He calls out the World Heavyweight Champion himself. Oh, and he's not wasting any time, Nathan. These two are going to come face to face for the first time ever.
Well, Angelo set on Blitz. He wanted to meet the champ here tonight, face to face.
Whistler wasting absolutely no time to kick in his music, to make his entrance. He didn't want any attention on Angelo. And there he is. You see the championship around the waist. The Incorruptible has arrived in Columbia, South Carolina.
And you know, Alan, Oblivion is shaping up to be our biggest live spectacular yet. We've got these two men one-on-one for the SWW's World Heavyweight Championship. We just had announced the fatal 4-way between the defending champion Bad Amy, Sophie, Cody Hale, and Akira in a 4-way matchup for the Women's World Championship. And not only that, the main event of Oblivion, the 30-man over-the-top rope deemed the Survivalist Coliseum. The winner of that matchup is going to be main eventing our biggest show, the Season 1 finale, Divinity against whoever of these two men walk out of oblivion as the World Heavyweight Champion.
That's what I was going to mention, Nathan. I mean, you think about the World Championship picture right now. Ace Whistler, though been a defending champion, successfully defended it against Jack Strider. He successfully defended in controversial fashion against Ragnarok and High Tides, but he has never defended the World's Heavyweight Championship against somebody who is not a Coalition veteran.
That is very true indeed. And tonight, these two men are meeting face to face for the first time ever.
The crowd in Columbia, South Carolina on the edge of their seats as these two are facing off for the first time.
You can almost cut the tension with a knife.
I have to commend you, Angelo. You survived the odds that were put against you. You were able to beat Devon McDonald, Garo Teresian, and Shannon Silvera all by your... Well, that's not true at all, is it? You see, you talk awfully a big game for someone who had to have the very man that gave your company away to get you one step closer towards the big one. I'm just a sucker for a good old case of irony here. With that nice message you sent from your little ranch and all, you did hit it right on the nail. You had nothing to do with Monet being out there. I did. For a while now, I've tolerated your attitude here at SWW. But toleration in time turns into disdain, and I just can't hide my disdain any longer.
Normally, I'd come down here looking for a fight, especially when such distasteful words are thrown my way so effortlessly like you've just done. But tonight's a different night. See, I'm the one that scheduled this face-to-face, and I didn't do it to have a back-and-forth dissing battle. I didn't create this face-off to pick a fight with you, because believe me when I say, you can expect a fight in DC. So, Columbia, South Carolina. What exactly is the reason that the number one contender has called out the World Heavyweight Champion right here on Adrenaline? Because you and I have never once met face to face. See, I'm glad you mentioned my message to you on Blitz. Interestingly enough, you only paraphrased the parts you wanted to hear. So let me remind you that I asked you to come out here to face your demon, because your demon is going to look you in the eyes like I am right now and tell you what you don't want to hear. What you're trying to ignore is the fact that you don't truly know who was going to win that fatal four-way last Adrenaline. So you sent Monet down to pick me. Your genius strategy to once again fit in your own narrative. But what you don't realize is that you're no longer writing your narrative. I am. And I am here to tell you that your championship reign is going to be in peril at Oblivion.
There's something you just lack. People like Jack Strider, people like Ragnarok, people like Hale, my own therapist have. And that is respect. You don't respect anything or anyone here. You act all high and mighty because you ran a company once. Congratulations. But you know that this ain't your company, right? This is my company. This is my company, and you stand on the very foundation I laid. And you just don't respect that at all. So, a person that doesn't give respect shall not get respect, especially my respect.
See, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Whistler, because I do respect you. And as a matter of fact, that's why I find myself disappointed. Here I am, standing face to face with the metaphorical summit of SWW, the champion, the so-called leader, someone that I typically would have all the respect in the world for. Yet, I'm disappointed because all I'm seeing is just another man acting like a selfish child. That being said, you're partially correct. I sure did run my own company, and the New Age was like a child to me. The difference between you and I, Ace, is that I'm a humble man. I'm willing to have humility, and I'm willing to accept my losses. The New Age was built off of the idea of leading the next generation and giving them the necessary tools to succeed in this realm. Though that original foundation has been liquidized, the mission has never changed. I'm here in SWW not to take over, and certainly not to grovel to power-hungry tyrants. I am not pretending to be a fake king. I am not pretending to be a dictator. And I am most certainly not pretending to be an emperor, wearing a silly mask, thinking he runs the damn place. I am the harbinger of the New Age. I am here to make a difference for every single newcomer that has made their way here. So Whistler, not only are you wrong about respect, but you're wrong about SWW. This is not your company. SWW does not belong to you. It belongs to everybody in attendance, everybody watching at home, and everybody that pours their goddamn heart out for this place every single day. So you can continue brewing in your own selfish facade. But soon enough, reality is going to hit you like a truck. And when it does, the only thing you'll be seeing is the lights. And the only thing you're going to hear is that freaking bell ring. Once it does, Whistler, maybe you'll wake up and realize everything isn't fine anymore.
I've seen people exactly like you come and go in this business. People that had bright futures, people that were cutthroat, and they'd take no for an answer. I've known people like that. But they never had an ego quite like yours. And you're saying that the reason for radio silence was because I was trying to figure out? Oh man, you don't get it. I already have you figured out. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing that I'm trying to figure out currently is going to face me at Divinity.
Man, you're really that blind, aren't you? You can't even look me in the eyes and treat me the same way I treat you, like a challenger. You are so far gone that you can't even see the one thing that threatens everything you've created standing right in front of you. All of a sudden, you really think you've figured me out? Now all of a sudden, you're not even concerned about Oblivion? You know what? You're right. You are absolutely right, Whistler. You shouldn't be concerned with Oblivion. What you should be concerned about is the night after. Because you're gonna have to wake up and look in the mirror and wonder what the hell happened. Because at SWW Oblivion, I will send my message loud and clear when I earn your respect and I walk into Divinity to make a difference as the SWW World Heavyweight Champion.
There it is. Take one blow to the fragile ego and there you crumble. So tell me, Harbinger, when I beat you, are you going to run and leave just like the last person who thought he ran this damn place? Or are you going to bend the knee and understand your goddamn place?
So sorry to interrupt! I just wanted to make sure that none of the kiddies in the audience here tonight were getting flashbacks of mommy and daddy fighting. Because you two are out here bickering like an old married couple. You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Poor little Lukey here has been crying to me all night. I think you two are scaring him. Are you scared, Lukey? You afraid, huh? I think so. I just hope you got your shitting pants on, because it's only gonna get scarier from here. Ain't that right,
boys? Gar, what the hell? You had your opportunity. Now you just want to be taken hostages because you're bitter? Put the chair down and show Luke Monet some respect.
You know what, Whistler? You're absolutely right. I'm sorry, Luke. I should show you a little more respect. After all, I broke your goddamn neck just to prove a point to these jackoffs in suits that they can't box me in. And still, even after that, you came out and you screwed me over. You must have been so scared to even get close, Monet. But you were real brave that night. Wasn't he brave, Whistler, huh? Wasn't he brave, Inch? You were a real brave boy, Monet. So I'll show you some respect. When I beat you to death with this chair, I'll make sure to leave your face untouched so you can get an open casket. Unless the world champion finds his balls in whatever yes man's purse he left it in and gives me a world title match.
If you want a world title shot so bad, then figure out a way to destroy this guy.
You know, Garo, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Maybe just force your way into it like you seem to constantly force your way into my business.
You know what? You have a match tonight, don't you? So, let me raise the stakes of it just a bit. If you beat RC, then I'll defend the World Heavyweight Championship against you.
Excuse me? You're giving him what?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see, Whistler, as much as I appreciate you giving me this opportunity, it's very clear to me that you don't value any of your guys. Because I was already gonna rip that dumb son of a bitch RC Valentine to shreds. But now, I'm gonna eat him alive! And I'll see you later for that World Heavyweight Championship.
Hell, since I'm such a nice guy, when you lose, I'll even give you a consolation prize. You get to be in the Survivalist Coliseum as entrant number 1. Like I told you, Angelo, I know you like the back of my hand.
Did you hear that, Nathan? Ace Whistler has just granted Garo to region a World Heavyweight Championship match if he can defeat RC Valentine in the main event of Adrenaline here tonight.
Could we possibly be seeing this turn into a triple threat at Oblivion? I mean,
we don't know where that match is going to be for the world title between Garo and Whistler, and I think this is a ploy for Ace Whistler trying to get under the skin of Angelo, but is he playing his card too much? I mean, we're talking about Garo to region here.
Well, it sure wouldn't be a smart idea to add more competitors to the matchup for the World's Heavyweight Championship. It wouldn't be smart for the champion, at least.
Absolutely not, but I mean, when you get two guys like Angelo and Garo in the ring that cannot stand each other, I mean...
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, making his SWW debut, hailing from Charlotte, North Carolina, and weighing in at 227 pounds, Dante Stark.
You want to see stars fly, Nathan Scott. I mean, you talk about Angelo and Garo in the ring against each other, and you talk about brand new stars flying around the ring. You got to talk about Dante Stark in that conversation.
Dante Stark making his debut here on Adrenaline. And he's set to take on, well, ironically enough, Angelo's brother, Vincent Cage.
Vincent Cage has yet to appear here on Adrenaline, so this will be his Adrenaline debut, though he has had matches on Blitz prior. And we're going to have us a great debut match between both men, you could say, in technicality, and I think this is going to be one of the hardest hitting matches of the night.
Possibly, indeed. Two young, hungry competitors looking to prove themselves on the biggest platform in this industry.
That's right. I mean, you talk about one of the hardest hitters of the new generation of Dante Stark, and then you talk about one of the greatest technicians of the new generation, Vincent Cage. You put those two in the ring, and we're going to see probably one of the best matches here on Adrenaline.
That's true indeed.
Dante Stark is eating it up here in South Carolina. I mean, he's only just a few steps up in North Carolina.
Pretty close. I've heard North and South Carolina get along pretty well, so probably getting a little bit of a hometown pop here tonight, but...
And introducing his opponent, hailing from Oklahoma City and weighing in at 220 pounds, Vincent Cage.
Speaking of close to home, this man's far from home. Vincent Cage. And a little bit of a mixed reception here.
Traveling over 1,000 miles to the Carolinas, and I know the Panthers don't shape up to the Sooners in any capacity, but you're right when you talk about mixed reactions. It don't matter.
Columbia?
We're talking about Dante Stark versus Vincent Cage.
I'm the football guy, Adam. Leave the football janger to me. By the way, Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. How about that, Packer fans?
Oh, good Lord.
Eat it. Vincent Cage, baby. And Dante Stark, one of our advertised matchups here tonight. Speaking of advertised matchups, we've got a couple other hard-hitting contests here tonight on Adrenaline.
Got a wonderful prospect on the looks here in the ring. And you gotta wonder, and we just saw the World's Heavyweight Champion trying to get under the skin of Angelo, the #1 contender, and you wonder if he's watching this match and if he's putting his eyes closely on Angelo's flesh and blood, Vincent Cage, as we get started with our contest here between Dante Stark and Vincent Cage.
Both men trying to lock up with each other. Keeping it clean and classy here at the start. Neither man can get an advantage. Big snapmare by Vincent. Go for a dragon sleeper off top.
There's that technician prowess I had mentioned earlier. Oh, and what a knee from Dante to reverse. And that's what I'm talking about, the hard-hitting prowess of Dante Stark. For a roll up here. Vincent trying to grab for the ropes with the leverage there from Dante, pinning his shoulders to the mat. And that's all it takes. Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, Vincent with a roll-up of his own.
Vincent now. Oh, wait a minute. Turning it inside out is Dante Stark, but Vincent throwing him off, and the strength these two have. Oh, wow, what a snap there. Cover now. Taking him down to the ring. We've got us a classic wrestling bout to start us off.
That's right. Classic And all the set of the word. Vincent says, I'm going to do the same to you, make you exert some of that energy.
Dante throwing him off immediately. Oh, look at this now. Reversal to a roll-up. Playing a little bit of possum there and a stalemate, but Vincent always in any time with a good old classic bulldog.
Taking advantage as Dante was trying to recover. Not even a 1 count.
Referee almost hitting the mat there, but Dante not allowing Vincent even a 1 count.
I'm about tired of the stand-in referee. When the hell is Darnell coming back from vacation?
Man, I think we'll have to talk to Bruno about that one, or Mr. Monet.
We can't be letting our standout referee have all these vacations.
I'd ask Monet, but it looks like he got pretty beat up there from Garo again.
Ooh, Dante eating the top of that turnbuckle. Vincent off the rope.
Oh, what a cross body.
Laying on him for the cover.
And you know, Nathan, you see a lot of high flyers in this business. You see a lot of strong style competitors. That's not what you see in Vincent Cage. You see a very classic moveset, almost from back in your generation, the 80s and the 90s.
Oh yeah, definitely a big technician, big classic vibe from Vincent Cage.
Oh, went for a knee there. It did not bode well for him.
Start snapping them down and now going to work with those arm trapped elbows, planting right on the bicep of Vincent Cage.
Oh, now he went for a knee drop and start nothing home as soon as Vincent rolls out of the way. And now Vincent, look at that genius prowess there as he glanced the leg of Dante Stark, targeting that knee that he favored there for a moment. And maybe Vincent seeing a little bit of a weakness as Dante just slamming him down by his hair. A little bit of disrespect there, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do when you're starting out in this business.
Yeah, well, these two are both trying to make it in the biggest spot in this industry right here tonight. They got the spotlight shined on them. They're trying to one-up one another. I mean, this ain't ballet. Oh, look at this.
Dante now, I mean, spent a lot of time there stomping on the arms, and the only thing that Vincent is able to get out of here is with his arm, so right there and getting out of it, but starting to tweak his back there. He's starting to favor it. Now you're seeing the technician side of both men. Oh, wow. What a reversal there from Vincent as he brings it back down for another dragon.
I think he's got this one a little more wrenched in than earlier, though.
He sure does. Dante looks like he's panicking a little bit as he's nowhere near the ropes as Vincent getting it back in now.
Dante's got to keep his composure.
Oh, and once again, he got out of it the first time. That way he gets out of it again.
Oh, big knee to the gut there.
Oh, man.
For Vincent. Hammering away. Look at this.
A cross armbar, and you see the ring awareness there from Vincent Cage. We've seen that. That is one of his most intelligent features, is his ring awareness.
He turned him completely away from the ropes, but it looks like Dante's going to fight out, raining those right hands down.
Dante now trying to take control here. Up in a powerbomb position, but Vincent fighting out. Oh, man, what a right hand. Back at you with the right elbow, says Dante, and right back at you from Vincent Cage with a neck breaker. Good Lord.
Nicely done. Look at the leg. 1, 2.
Almost had a 3 count there. Both men got something to prove. This is both of their first matches on Adrenaline. For Dante, this is his first match ever in SWW.
Yeah, making his not just Adrenaline debut, his SWW debut. Vincent, looking for the fist drop, but Dante, get out of harm's way, looking for something. Oh,
wow. What an arm drag there. And
Vincent reeling from that arm drag. I mean, it took a little bit out of both of them, but Dante trying to pull something back in with that kitchen sink there. A lot of classic wrestling maneuvers in this matchup.
Vincent Cage now targeting the arm, slamming Dante down to the mat, and now working on that arm, reaching around and up into
hammer and chin.
They are very close to the ropes there, but Dante not giving up. Vincent, wow, using that as some wear and tear to the body of Dante Stark. Vincent, now we mentioned his ring awareness prior, getting Dante away from the rope so he cannot escape this targeted attack to his back.
Oh, but no, Dante rolling over, getting Vincent off of him there at least for a second.
Oh my Lord, what a discus close line for Vincent Cage, and he absolutely floored Dante, and it could be over. No.
These guys are about as close to even as you can get.
Vincent Cage with finally planting that knee as he uses all of his strength to get Dante off the mat, just to plant him back down, and a double axe handle to the body. Now you're seeing Vincent Cage is targeting the abdomen, looking to set up for that sharpshooter finishing maneuver.
Got him in the waist. Oh no, they're looking for a German, but Dante, arm dragging him out.
Dante is starting to realize what's going on here with Vincent. Oh my God, what a brain buster. And that could be all she wrote.
Beautiful maneuver. Oh, Vincent.
Wow, that was a quick recovery from Vincent Cage. I got to hand it to him. Grazing the back there does Dante as he...
Oh, he said, you know what, if one didn't do it, maybe a second one will.
Just as gruesome as the first, away from the ropes, a 1 count. Wow, again, Vincent Cage kicking out at 1. And Dante's getting a little frustrated. Both of these men up to their feet. Oh, man! Slapping the taste out of his mouth. And now a crossbody in the corner, and Dante now off the second turnbuckle. Oh, another second crossbody, full speed up in the center of the ring now.
Oh, looking for the hat trick. That time might have did it. Spiking him down with authority.
A 2 count. He kicked out of a third brainbuster, but this time it did almost get Dante the match.
I think that time was a little bit more rough than the first couple go-rounds.
Oh.
Dante put some stank on that one. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Got him?
Oh, my Lord.
Cover.
He could have Vincent Cage here at no.
Vincent trying to fight back. Both of these men feeling the effects of this matchup so far. They got arm reach, body slam.
Both these men have something to prove, that's for sure. Vincent Cage going to the top and a big elbow drop. Going for the cover now.
Who?
Oh, and a kick out there. And, you know, both of these men are going to do everything they can to try to end this match as soon as they possibly can.
Alan, get off Tinder and focus back on the match. Good God Almighty. And right now we got this beautiful
as soon as you
STF
get off
locked in
Sophie's profile, we can proceed with the match, Nathan, as Vincent Cage has a great submission hold on Dante Stark. You know, I was going to mention that both of these men could be looking for their finishing maneuvers in the latter half of this match. We could be looking at Dante's Inferno, that incredible burning hammer, or we could see Vincent Cage's sharpshooter. One is going to end this match, and one is going to give either one of these men their first victory on Adrenaline.
Oh, looking for those body slams. Dante fighting out, though.
Oh, Vincent Gary! The unholy collision from Dante Stark. A 2 count. Oh, and he just got out than Vincent Cage. Man,
Dante trying to do everything he can to put Vincent away. Oh, he's going high risk up top, stalking Vincent. Dante from the top.
Oh, there's the drop kick. And now he's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Oh, wait a minute. Turning him over.
Near the ropes. Vincent Cage may have called it a little early there. Dante's got a lot of leverage here.
Oh, he was trying to sit down on it, but no.
I think Vincent Cage saw the idea of the... Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Dante now with a sharpshooter of his own? Oh, my goodness.
He's putting him in his own signature submission move, but Cage obviously knows the way out of that.
You know what they say, nobody knows the finishing move better than the person that puts it on the best. And Vincent Cage is going to show him how to put on a sharpshooter for real. As he gets it locked in, they stand down on it, and there's no way out for Dante Stark. Does Vincent Cage have this victory locked in? Oh, wait a minute.
He's trying to find out.
Oh, no, he sits back. Dante Stark trying everything he can, but Vincent has got it locked in, and it's been in for so long here.
Oh no, wait, the power of Stark! He somehow fights out, but is the damage already done? Did he spend too much time in it? Oh, Vincent,
now.
Back to that dragon sleeper.
Dante
fighting out of it. Again.
We seen it. He knows how to get out of that move, dodging the chop.
In the center of the ring.
There's no way out now. And he's sitting down, and Dante has no way out of the sharpshooter. And it is all over. Vincent Cage defeats Dante Stark on adrenaline.
And the damage was just already done from the time spent in that second one.
This contest, Vincent Cage.
What a hard-hitting contest. Very classic wrestling here on adrenaline. But Vincent Cage, with that patented sharpshooter of his, has picked up the victory here on adrenaline and stays undefeated, Nathan.
Undefeated indeed. He's building quite a resume for himself, folks. We'll be right back.
Yes, Cheryl, what is it?
No, sir. I'm here to inform you that you're getting a, visitor.
Cheryl, I can't be taking visits from anyone who just walks in here. Tell them to schedule an actual meeting with me and I'll get to them later.
Well, Mr. Caldwell, sir. They're on their way up there right now. We tried to stop him, but he said he needed to handle some personal business with you.
Who in the hell would have the balls to...
Man, you think I would have been here a couple times, being it's only a couple hours away, but shit, this is a nice office. There's nice glass windows and shit. It's fancy and stuff, man. I tell you, people
got real big money up in here. Bruno! What's up, man? How you doing? Got a new suit? Huh? Same old raggedy ass one? Man, I thought you had a lot of money you could just buy. You know what? Whatever. Look. Seeing as I only live a couple hours away from here, I figured I would come down here. We could have ourselves a nice little chat. Iron out some stuff that I've been meaning to talk to you about.
You brought the kid?
Yeah, I figured, why not introduce him to the man who's been fucking me this entire time, you know? Speaking of, when is you gonna take me out, huh? You think I'm just some free piece of ass?
Silvera, there's no need to try and spin some sort of false narrative and say that this is personal.
Oh, it's not personal? It's not personal. Shit, could have fooled me. It's so damn personal, could have put in a Craigslist ad. Look, every time I get close to grabbing one of your proverbial brass rings, you screw me over at every turn. You try to take my career away from me. You don't think that's personal?
Not think. I know. I'm many things, Silvera. I'm cold. I'm calloused. At my worst, I'm especially cruel. But I have never, nor will I ever be, a liar. So please, I know 15 years of blows to the head might have made you slow, but do try your best to believe me when I tell you that nothing I've done to you has been personal. It's just business.
Business? Business? If this is your idea of business, well, congratulations, Mr. fucking Elon Musk. You're doing a great job. Tell me what, Bruno. Do you look at any of your posts? Do you see the fans? My fans. You see how they react every time my music hits, when I come out, when I'm in a match? I am without a doubt the biggest asset you have, and you've stopped at nothing to try and take me out at every step of the way. So please, enlighten me. How exactly is trying to take out your biggest draw business? Huh?
Mr. Silvera, you are correct in everything you've said. You are indeed one of Coalition's biggest draws, if not the draw. You're a bona fide needle mover, a box office attraction like no other. But you're a statistics man, much like myself, so you should know exactly why I can't let you succeed.
What in the hell are you on about?
Do I really need to spell it out for you? Are you truly that in denial?
Denial? Denial about what?
Denial of the fact that for the past 15 years of your career, every show you've ever been in is dead and gone. Think about it, Silvera. List them off. TXW, CCE. Need I even bring up Valor?
Don't you say that goddamn name. You know damn well what I was put through that whole fiasco.
Every single one of them you were a part of. And in every single one of those promotions, you forced your way to the top.
Oh, bullshit!
And what came next for those shows, Cancellation. any show you've managed to rule over dies. You say that I've stopped at nothing to try and take you out at every step of the way. You're damned right I have. Because it is my job to keep this show alive. Trust me, Silvera. This isn't a story about you trying to free SWW from me. No. This is the story of me saving SWW from you.
Listen here, Bruno. I don't know if it's because you're old and senile or because you're so goddamn delusional you don't know what the truth is. I was on top in TXW because I was hands down the best out of who was there. I was years ahead of my time. I was a shark in a pond. You want to talk CCE? Yeah, I was behind the scenes and running CCE for a little bit of the first season, much like you here. But I had a burnout of a partner and got out of there as quick as I could. And as you saw, without me, shit, that ship sank like the Titanic. And then there comes those 5 letters. That one word. That was my baby. That was my vision. That was my place. But I made the mistake of surrounding myself with nothing but backstabbing, manipulative, lying sons of bitches. Much like I always have. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I've been fooled twice. Many times. Hell, speaking of valor, I sold you the channel the show airs on now! So don't sit here and give me a bunch of bullshit
Speaking of track records, you've had the same with these apprentices, or students if you will. Boy, if you know anything, you'll run while there's still time.
You son of...
No, he's right, Shannon. I've seen the history. I might not have been around long, but I know where most of the others you mentored ended up. And I know why. They all thought that the student had outclassed the master, and they turned on you. Literally everyone except for Garo. They turned their back on you. They all couldn't wait for their term in the limelight, so they tried to make an expense at your name. But me? I owe everything to this man. Hell, not only was I a nobody before Shannon took me in, but I was just a poor kid barely making ends meet in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Canada, trying to be a professional wrestler, living check to check. He did me a favor. He gave me what nobody else had, a chance. So Bruno, you could say whatever you want about him. You could think what you want, but you're wrong. If he won't let you in, I will. Take my spot in the Coliseum.
What?
Thane, I can't do that. It's about the principle of the matter. I can't take that from you.
Hold on. No. There'll be no giving your entry to him. But he can take it from you.
Excuse me? I just said I'm not taking it.
You're not. You'll earn it. You want an opportunity? Here you go. You and Thane Blackwood, one-on-one. The next Adrenaline. Winner gets Thane's spot in the Coliseum.
You think you're some real Dr. Evil type motherfucker, don't you? You think you're so smarter than everyone else. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to play us against each other, and it ain't gonna happen.
Shannon, look. You damn well know you should be in this thing. You deserve to be in this thing. And if this is how he wants to do it, I won't argue. I get my dream match. And I get an opportunity to show what I've learned so far and what I am made of. If you win, you win. No love lost. But I'll be damned if I sit here and let them screw you like this.
The kid's right. This could be a huge moment for him. You wouldn't want to take that away from him, would you, Silvera?
Oh, you're good. You're good, Bruno. I'll give you that. I will give the devil his due. You're good. But don't forget, I'm a devil too.
Perfect. Then it's settled then. See? Don't say I never gave you an opportunity now.
Fuck you, Bruno. This ain't over. Not by a long shot.
Oh, but it is, Silvera. Oh, but it is.
Yes, Mr. Caldwell?
Cheryl, have Argus call me. I have something for him.
違反者止まれ
Whoa! Where the hell did you come from?
あなたがガレージに車を二重駐車していることに気づかずにはいられなかった。とっても思いやりのない行為です。他の誰かがそのスペースを使うことができたはずです。
Were you hiding in my trunk?
私は必要とされればどこにでも駆けつけます。私が識別する間、じっとしていなさい。ビニービ号だ。思った通り小さすぎる。怪獣になるには小さすぎる。
Why do I feel like I'm being made fun of?
しかしそれにもかかわらず長い違反歴のあるルールブレイカーだ。今夜はさらに問題を起こすに違いない。今すぐ連行すべきです。しかしこれは非常に小さな違反だと思います。今のところは自由だ。だが怪獣警官隊はお前を監視している。あ、それからもう一つ。これからは車を正しく駐車してください。他の人も車庫を使わなきゃいけないんだから。良い一日をお過ごしください。
Maron, I go to work at a friggin' nut house. Why can't we have just one night where some crazy shit doesn't happen?
Was she like hiding in his car? What? Why would you do that? That's illegal.
She needs to stop evildoers wherever she goes. Speaking of evildoers, the Titan, Jack Strider, is here for his U.S. Open
Championship. This contest is a United States Championship Open Challenge. Introducing first, hailing from Seattle, Washington, and weighing in at 323 pounds, he is your SWW United States Champion, the Titan, Jack Strider!
Jack Strider, one of the only men in SWW history to be able to successfully defend the United States Championship when he did it last episode in his first Open Challenge defense against the debuting Matt Short. And now we have no idea who's going to accept the challenge here tonight.
No idea at all, but whoever they are, they better be brave.
Well, if they're not brave enough, they're going to have to end up paying their dues, Nathan. One of the most decorated stars we have here on Adrenaline, here in SWW, is Jack Strider. Not only a coalition veteran, a former EXW World Champion, multi-time. He is now the SWW United States Champion. And you gotta wonder how many more accolades are gonna come. But as long as he holds that United States Championship, this reign ain't stopping anytime soon.
No, not stopping anytime soon. He's gonna continue to make everyone pay their dues, as you so said.
And who's gonna be the one to do it here tonight, or potentially be the one to become the new SWW United States Champion? A big opportunity for really anybody on the roster.
Huge opportunity. I don't know whose theme this is.
I'm not familiar. This isn't on my reports for this episode. Who this is? Who the hell is that?
I don't know, but he looks like a beast.
And introducing the challenger, Johnny Osaka.
Could you repeat that for me, Nathan?
Johnny Osaka?
Johnny Osaka.
Yeah, I know you're hard of hearing. He said Johnny Osaka.
Nathan, you don't even eat the crust on pizza. I don't want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, what kind of pleb am I to eat crust? Empty calories. Johnny Osaka is here on Adrenaline, folks, and he is accepting the U.S. Open Challenge set by the Titan.
Definitely a unique look of Johnny Osaka, and Jack Strider does not look all intimidated whatsoever. I don't know what to make of this situation, ladies and gentlemen. A little flustered here on Adrenaline here in Columbia, South Carolina. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Osaka off the bat.
You know what? I could have been wrong. I've never seen Strider on the defense like this so quickly. Are you kidding me?
Look at Osaka. Look at the Bulldog.
Strider is out. Are you serious? Is this gonna happen? Oh my God!
He's playing air guitar from the mid-air with the leg drop.
Guitar leg drop? A 2 count? Oh my goodness! Johnny Osaka in his debut ever, like the first time ever,
fighting off Strider.
Are you joking?
Crossbody.
He's got him in the center of the ring. A 2 count. Oh my goodness!
Osaka like a fireball out here off the top.
Jack Strider is in trouble as Johnny Osaka?
Oh my God, arm drag from the middle row.
Absolutely dominated this match. Oh my goodness.
Hale.
And just like a truck hitting him at full speed. And now Strider's got him rolled up. And how the hell do you get that Titan off of you? Like that? What?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Johnny Osaka is giving it his all here. What the hell? He rolled through the drop kick. What is Strider? Strider doesn't even know what to do here.
Osaka off the top. Oh my
God!
He tried to move out of the way, but Osaka shooting star in the back. Now, was he looking for something else? He's going up top again.
Oh, man. Strider just quick to get him there. That time, Osaka was just a little too slow. Oh, goodness. A kick to the back of the knee. The injured knee of Jack Strider. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's going for a ride. Look at the
incredible prowess of Johnny Osaka. What the?
Oh, shut up, Al. He was making fun of him.
The damnedest high flyers I've ever seen. What the hell is he doing? What?
Big 450 standing for the cover.
I don't even know what to think. Oh, my God. That almost won him the United States Championship off of Jack Strider. And could you imagine what kind of win this could be for Johnny Osaka, who's making his SWW debut? And damn, I think his debut ever.
He caught us off guard, and obviously he's caught Strider off guard too.
I'll be damned. I mean, he's definitely proving me wrong.
He's gonna go. He's going for another one.
Not again. Come on. Oh my God. 50 standing. Going to the top. What the hell is he doing?
Oh my God! Double rotation moonsault cover. 2. Oh my God!
That was the closest Jack Strider's ever been to losing the SWW United States Championship.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this match has been all Johnny Osaka so far. I mean, he just came out of the gates. I mean,
he's still going. He can't have the United States Championship and no.
I mean, he's just been running at 100 miles an hour the entire time. What the hell is he looking for now?
Some sort of...
Big backhand! Cover! You can do it, kid! Come on, this is your moment! Oh, God.
Johnny Osaka has shocked the world and shocked the SWW faithful as Jack Strider is going to have to win this via upset if he can pull it off. Johnny Osaka once again. Good Lord!
Oh, my God, that signature super kick of Strider.
Oh,
catching Osaka out of that roll.
Looking for that Hell's Fury potentially.
Osaka.
Hell's Fury on Johnny Osaka.
Being put down.
Oh, and that's it. What an upset. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Let's not go that far, but Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, and still your SWW United States Champion, the Titan, Jack Strider.
that Strider's upset Osaka made such a good showing. He just chucked the damn referee out of there.
What did Bobby do?
What did Bobby do indeed?
Jack Strider, a little worried maybe throughout that match. I mean, I've never seen anything like that, but nonetheless, still, your SWW United States champion is Jack Strider. Now he's giving it a little bit of guitar action as Johnny Osaka showed us.
Yeah, making fun of Osaka.
And nonetheless, a successful retain from the United States champion here on Adrenaline.
A hell of a showing by Johnny Osaka, but the Titan retains. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Keep it locked here for more Thursday Night Adrenaline. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you first off for tuning into another great episode of SWW program. Second off, I just wanted to take a quick second from the episode and remind you guys about our channel memberships. Channel memberships are a great way to support the channel and what we do. Memberships help cover new recording and or editing equipment and software, and even commissions, whether it be voiceover acting or graphics. Not only will you be helping support the channel, but you'll also get access to some pretty sweet perks. Of course, you'll get access to our loyalty badges and custom emojis to use in the comments and live chats, exclusive monthly mobile wallpapers, and also new to the Superfan membership, an exclusive monthly discount code for the brand newly launched SWWshop.com. So if you're loving what we do and you want to just go that extra little mile, consider becoming an SWW Superfan today.
You know, the Sunshine Kid looks back at high tides, and despite being defeated in the middle of that ring, I hold my head high, boo-boo. Trey Mercer, I have nothing but respect for you. And as sure as the sun is shining on me today, I can admit that you were the better man. But the thing about being the supreme cream of the crop in SWW is the pure, unadulterated fact that today is a new day to rise to the top. It's a new day. Yes, it is. My hips are swiveling. I got some Booty-O cereal in the V-Dub bus waiting for me next to some pristine woo-woo kitty. And the sun's out, and the birds are chirping. Ooh, the sunflowers are growing. And the Sunshine Kid is now on the road to oblivion. Hot damn. The Survivalist Coliseum. 30 of SWW's elite. Last man standing. You know what that sounds like to the Sunshine Kid? That sounds like 29 chicken shit jive turkey ass jabronis all falling to the one and only star you see in the broad daylight, boo-boo. Let me step back and kiss myself. Ooh. So I don't give a doggy dick damn who it is. Every single neck bared in the SWW universe is looking at the number one choice to headline and main event divinity and become SWW World Champion. And you fitting to work on your little computer light tan to watch me do it. Brothers and sisters, are you with me? Then look to your neighbor to your left and say, neighbor, oblivion is gonna end with a spotlight from the sun, courtesy of the Sunshine Kid, daddy. Ooh!
Big words from the Sunshine Kid. You know, that Survivalist Coliseum is going to end up being anyone's match to win. But time for women's action, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is set for regulation 1 fall. Introducing first, hailing from Istanbul, Turkey, then weighing in at 139 pounds, the Iron Monarch, Perry Demir.
We've been talking a lot about Oblivion all night, Nathan, and we mentioned it earlier about the Women's Championship match now scheduled for Oblivion for a fatal four-way that has now been sanctioned between Bad Amy, Sophie, Akira, and Cody Hale. And you gotta wonder if Perry Demir or her opponent Moonbeam here tonight could be looking to rise in the ranks to be that next challenger to whoever walks out of Oblivion as champion.
Oh, you gotta be exactly right indeed. And these two definitely are two of the fastest rising stars in this women's division. And speaking of,
we definitely have their tactics of doing so, especially Moonbeam.
And introducing her opponent, hailing from Spearfish, South Dakota, and weighing in at 121 pounds. She's accompanied to the ring by Silas Birch, Moonbeam.
You know, Silas and his cronies the past quite a few episodes now have been absolutely haunting the middle of the show, you could say, or even parts of the main event in some regards, and you gotta wonder if there's something we can do to get some control around here, especially when you got Silas around spitting in people's faces and brainwashing them somehow.
Yeah, with this...
That can't be sanctioned.
This hallucinogenic, this substance...
It can't be legal.
He calls the soul vibe.
He's definitely got Moonbeam under the control of the soul vine, that's for sure. And Moonbeam looking to pick up a victory here against Perry Demir, as she has her leader, you could say, at ringside with her.
Honestly, I think Moonbeam's the only one not under control of that there soul vine.
I don't know about all that. She's one of the most loyal we've ever seen. I mean, this is what I'm talking about right here. You got
you hear him all the way over here?
Yeah, I can't. I mean, looks like Silas might be wanting to provide commentary. I mean, if he wants to so bad, he can come over here. Speaking of the devil.
Doing all this mess now. Get on down from now.
Moonbeam now on the apron, and goodness, look at this! Oh my gosh!
Perry took them both out!
Perry Demir, what a moment! We gotta take a look back here.
Look at this!
Holy hell, she took out Silas and Moonbeam at once! It is incredible!
Floating plancha right in front of us here, and Perry takes Moonbeam and Silas out.
Oh, wait a minute, come on now!
Oh my!
Oh, right into Silas! Oh, come on now, off of the distraction. Moonbeam with an incredible elbow.
Hey, Mr. Horsey Boy, how you like them?
The Stallion, it's the Stallion.
She the mayor of the week.
Call me Horsey Boy.
She said, Silas said Moonbeam was the mayor of the week.
Silas with a lot of colorful commentary for this match here on Adrenaline. Perry Demir versus Moonbeam. And
he's so loud we can literally hear him from... He's being picked up by the goddamn camera. Oh my God, knees in the back of Perry.
Oh my goodness, and I mean, I give it to him. What a hell of a manager, but he is definitely influencing this matchup as Moonbeam has had
influence. He tried to grab Perry off the apron, which resulting in her getting her neck snapped on the top rope.
Yeah, he is influencing the match in the favor of Moonbeam.
Highly influencing the matchup.
Moonbeam, though, has been giving it her all from the beginning. I mean, she had one of the most damnedest moves I've ever seen, crashing down on both Moonbeam and Silas. Perry now.
I don't think that did... Oh my God, what a form. I don't think that did nothing but piss Silas off even more than being nailed with that imploding plancha.
Now, Moonbeam targeting the legs of Perry Demir. Smart move, trying to eliminate her movement as much as she can, but back in the center of the ring now with an amazing wheelbarrow bulldog there. And oh my goodness,
that time she gets it. Cover! 1, 2.
Oh, and almost got her with a rolling thunder combination off the wheelbarrow bulldog there. Oh, wow!
Splash to the back. Oh, pinning her with the knees.
Wow. Victorious pinfall there from Perry Demir, but it was not enough to put away Moonbeam just yet.
Yeah, but you got to think about trying to kick out with somebody's body weight laying on top of you. That's got to be pretty taxing. Oh, she missed the drop kick to take her off that time. Oh, wait a minute. That signature spiking elbow we saw from Moonbeam before. Could this be it too?
Oh, no, and Perry just kicking out there. Moonbeam smart enough to dodge that drop kick while she was reeling back. The awareness that she had to pull back just in time to miss those calculated feet of Perry Demir, but she wasn't able to get away from that calculated elbow, running right into it as Perry Demir takes the offense back. Oh, what a moonsault.
Ropes.
Moonbeam there, just a little too close to the ropes. The referee was in a position believing that Moonbeam's foot was on the rope. It is the referee's call at the end of the day, as Moonbeam takes to the top at the contention of Perry Demir, and what the hell is going to happen here?
What is she going to... Oh, she's trying to... Moonbeam's fighting back, though. Just tossing Perry from the top.
High risk.
Oh, Moonbeam looking... Oh, no! Perry getting out of the way! Silas beating the mat. You can hear it viciously. Oh, big head scissors from Perry.
Yeah, Silas is not happy.
I think they finally lowered the camera audio to not pick Silas yelling up as much, at least.
Good Lord, I would hope so.
Oh, Perry going back up. She's going top wrist. She's looking for something off the top.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God. The knees.
Perry Demir now.
Oh,
what a fisherman.
God, what a bridge.
And a kick out there. Perry Demir staying in this one as Moonbeam has the offense well in her favor. Off the ropes now. Oh, no, but dodging out of the way does Perry Demir.
These two have already had a couple matches against each other under their belt. They've got to kind of be familiar with one another. Missing the crossbody there. Moonbeam trying to counteract. Oh, one of her own! One of her own in a cover.
Drove her across the ring, but it was not enough to put Perry Demir away as Moonbeam once again off the ropes and a big leg drop there and another cover trying to end this one. Once again.
Another 2 count.
Perry Demir, one of the most resilient women on the roster. I gotta hand it to her.
The women's roster here in SWW being bolstered up very nicely. And Perry,
backstabber.
European uppercut leading into that backstabber. Now a cover. 2. Close.
Very close. I mean, Bobby might still be reeling from getting thrown out by Jack Strider earlier because that seemed a little slow to the 3.
Perry trying to grab Moonbeam, though, but no!
He's
back.
Oh, you like it in that?
Good.
Y'all boys watching this here?
I'm watching.
Yeah, we're watching, Silas.
I get paid to do that.
Oh, my God.
Sling her around town. Sling her around town. That's right. What y'all thinking about?
You smell him?
I mean, he smells like a lot of cologne. A lot. Like an exasperate somehow.
He smells like an antique shop that's overpriced. Oh, under the steel steps now.
I know what he smells like, but I can't say it on YouTube, so we're just gonna let everyone's imaginations do the work there.
Take her down in that way. Give her a little taste of the cold house. Yeah.
Did he say take her to the ramp?
That's what it sounded like. Now Silas is the one.
Silas is calling the
shots. Instructions. Oh, what the hell are they doing
here?
What
the hell is she doing taking her to the ramp? Oh my God! Jesus!
Oh, and just banging her head against that metal.
God, you can hear it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Silas is demanding Moonbeam to just inflict as much damage as possible. As now Moonbeam has got Perry. My goodness, excuse me there, that shoulder breaker as we would normally have. Oh, wait a minute.
So Moonbeam's going to break the count at 9, and she's going to break it and go back out and continue this assault on Perry.
I mean, this is well within the rule book, but come on. Oh, my goodness. Sending her straight down onto the metal and just...
Silas is not shut up the entire damn time either.
I gotta apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Our broadcasting for this match has not been what you're used to. It's because Silas Birch has just been going on and on.
Go ahead and give her a kiss.
Oh, my God!
Perry Demir is in major trouble as Moonbeam has just done everything she can to inflict as much damage as possible on that ramp.
They've been out here for a minute. Referee was about to hit another 9 count there. Oh, wait, what the hell is this?
Is she trying to rip her mask off?
She's trying to take Perry's mask off.
Come on, Ref.
Yeah, Silas directing Moonbeam to tear Perry's mask off like they did Yuri.
Perry, though. Power out, she fights out. Perry keeps her mask on. I mean, Moonbeam now trying to target that mask, but a roll up here from Perry Demir. Is it over?
Come on.
2 count. Oh, wait, this should go through. Oh, no, Moonbeam has power to do a roll of her own. No. Perry's back with a roll up of her own, but no Moonbeam. This is one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. Oh, my God. Moonbeam now. Almost lost the match there, but Perry Demir. Oh, no. Moonbeam now with a vicious forearm.
Perry was trying to fix her mask there at the
Wait a
end.
minute, this is a patented move from Yuri, who they ripped the mask off of. Oh, never mind. Are you kidding me? God. And that's it. Moonbeam picked up the victory on Adrenaline.
Silas can't get enough of it. He's loving it.
I bet he is. Moonbeam couldn't be.
Perry was trying to fix, I don't know if you saw it, Perry was trying to fix where her mask was in the midst of being taken off, and it wasn't off correctly. I don't think she saw it correctly during everything that happened when Moonbeam was trying to remove it. And she tried to and got a forearm for her damn trouble.
Wait, what the hell? Silas, now there's a security guard trying to stop all this right now. But damn, there's been chased off.
Now go ahead and take her down right
now. Oh my God! Yuri just kicked Moonbeam with the gut to save Perry Demir. And Yuri has saved Perry here on Adrenaline.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Boy, this ain't over.
Well, absolutely, it is not over. That is not the
over at all.
You know, Yuri's still going through the trials with Silas, you could say, to try to earn a match with him at SWW Oblivion.
Yeah, speaking of, he gets to take on Sweet Daddy Zombie of Birch's little clique, little family, whatever the hell you want to call it, on the next edition of Blitz.
Well, nonetheless, we move on here on Adrenaline as Moonbeam picked up the victory against Perry Demir. And oh man!
Oh, it's your 2-time Steed of the Week, the first ever double Steed of the Week. Cayman Blanco Jr.
Not by my hand.
Yeah, he was. He was gonna whoop your ass if you didn't make him Steed of the Week. He was gonna bust your eye out worse than it already is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is the third installment of the Cayman Blanco Jr. $100,000 Challenge. Presentado primero desde la Ciudad de México, que pesa de 238 libras, Cayman Blanco Jr.
Hey, let him cook.
Howie, I didn't know he spoke Spanish, but
apparently he does.
Nonetheless, Cayman Blanco Jr. coming down once again to defend the $100,000 briefcase that he's got there. That briefcase is full of money. And if anybody can beat him for it, they will earn $100,000. This week, Cayman is defending the $100,000 against the Milkman, Tony Stevens.
Yep, the Milkman, Tony Stevens, has a chance to earn $100,000 of Cayman Blanco Jr.'s money.
The self-proclaimed 2-time Steed of the Week, $100,000 holder, Cayman Blanco Jr. is more than ready to defend that money. But anybody could take it from him. That's a lot of money. That changes lives, Nathan.
Oh, definitely indeed. So far, no one has been successful. Could Tony the Milkman Stevens do it?
Hailing from Brooklyn, New York, and weighing in at 194 pounds, Tony the Milkman Stevens.
You know, Nathan, I'd be damned if somebody tells me how to write my program. You want to know what's going on here? Tony the Milkman Stevens, Steed of the Week. Cayman Blanco Jr. is, he can say it all he wants, 2-time Steed of the Week, but Tony the Milkman Stevens is the proclaimed, the true Steed of the Week.
Alan, I think you're just doing this out of spite that Cayman almost beat your ass off.
You know what? And I think that Tony the Milkman Stevens is going to beat Cayman's ass here tonight. I'm making a prediction that Tony the Milkman Stevens is about to be a lot richer.
Well, nonetheless, there is the ring bell. Cayman Blanco Jr. and Tony the Milkman Stevens.
Oh, here we go.
One-on-one.
Cayman Blanco
Cayman
Jr.
starting it off as always. Disrespecting his opponent. Oh, nice little inside cradle here. 1, 2. Cayman is freaking out.
Bobby's having a hard day, but Tony ain't. Tony's a lot richer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and the recipient of Cayman Blanco Jr.'s $100,000, Tony the Milkman Stevens.
Pay those student loans off, man.
You damn right. He can buy a whole lot of stuff with $100,000. And Tony the Milkman Stevens has won $100,000.
Holy shit! I think we're all shocked.
I told you! I made the prediction that Tony the Milkman Stevens has won!
Shut up, Alan.
Now here you go, again you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to kick you down? It's only right that you should play.
Richie, what are you doing in here?
Hey, Master Dick. I'm just about to drown out my sorrows with some Shirley Temples.
Richie, that's not how you know what? Never mind. What's this about? I ain't never seen you this mopey before.
Well, you know that there's Cayman Blanco Jr. fella. He's a big luchador guy. You know, he got that big old mansion and them albino gators. He was having himself this open challenge, and I figured I could, take him. Bring home the win for the dojo, but I lost. Master Dick. Just like I lost us those duos titles back at High Tides.
No, Richie, that's what this is about. You can't let that bring you down. I mean, you can't win them all. I mean, look at me. I own my own dojo. I'm a martial arts master. Hell, I'm so good at getting poontang that I've made a career teaching people how to get it themselves. But I'm going to be honest with you. Even being the success that I am, I'd say I only win in life, about 95% of the time. But I never let that 5% of losses get me down. That's counterproductive, bro. I mean, what if in the Karate Kid, Daniel gave up when that little punk Bobby injured his knee with that illegal kick? Remember that?
Yeah.
He would have never won the All Valley tournament. Or Rocky. Remember Rocky? He loses the fight in the first movie.
Huh?
But does he let that get him down? No, because they made a sequel.
Yeah.
And in that sequel, he works hard, he bounces back, he overcomes his eye injury, and he knocks out Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, Richie, is you're not a loser. You just haven't had your sequel yet.
Oh.
So what are you going to do? You're going to sit here in this ugly dive bar trying to get drunk off non-alcoholic cocktails? Or do you want to get up off your ass, get back in that dojo, and train for the day me and you both show that Jersey asswipe and his little insane one-man clown posse what?
You're right. You're right, Master Dick. I gotta be strong like all of my heroes.
Yes, exactly. You gotta be strong like all the great American heroes of our time.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Uh-huh.
Sylvester Stallone.
Uh-huh, yeah. And like one time, when that Frodo Bagels guy, when he had to carry that one ring up that fiery Mount Chasm of Doom.
Say what now?
Or Luke Skywalker, when he refused to fall to the dark side, even when he found that his daddy was the Dark Lord. That was a good one right there, Master Dick. I did not see that coming.
You are a virgin.
Hey,
that's all right, Rocky. We'll find you an Adrian one day,
yeah.
And you'll be just fine.
Yeah, gee, thanks for the pep talk, Master Dick. You know, I feel a lot better about that match now. I almost forgot about all that $100,000.
Wait, did you say $100,000?
You know, I feel full of renewed focus. My eyes are set entirely on those duos titles, and I can't wait to get back in that ring and start working our way back up that division.
No, hold on a second. $100,000 is a lot of money. I could expand the dojo with that. This Cayman guy. When's his next open challenge? All I gotta do is pin him, right?
Yeah, all you have to do is pin him. Let me look up when the next open challenge is.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I can already see those flashy new flyers.
And the challenge ended.
What? It ended? When did it end?
Just a couple minutes ago. Tony the Milkman Stevens won the briefcase.
What? Tony the Milkman?
Yeah, tough break, you know. But then again, I guess it's for the best. I mean, Tony does need that money a whole lot more than we do, with all of that crippling student debt and all that.
I think I know that.
No, Master Dick. Hey, you said it yourself. We need to get back to the Freedom Cover Dojo and train. After all, them duos titles ain't gonna win themselves, ain't they? Let's go!
Tony, the fucking milk. What is this world coming to? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Freedom Cover Dojo looking to get their hopes up and get another chance at those duos championships, but moments ago, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Stevens rolled up Cayman Blanco Jr. and won his $100,000.
That's right, the steed of the week, Tony the Milkman Stevens, has got a hell of a lot richer here tonight.
Oh my God!
Wait, what?
James Frost is back! Let's go!
Are you kidding me? We haven't seen James Frost in tight times as he returned. You see the shirts in the crowd. You see the graphics. You hear the music.
The Infinite Hero is back!
Ooh, y'all really thought it was him, didn't you? After what I did to that man, you'll be lucky if you ever see him in a ring again. I did everyone a favor by putting that toy back on the shelf where he belongs. The man was past his prime. And now in his place, you got a monster who can dance for you. That's what the SWW faithful wants, isn't it? Faithful. A very appropriate word that applies every bit as much to the people you cheer for. They create this myth about themselves to get you on their side, and when you do, you make them buy into their own lies to the point they will do anything to keep that myth alive. Even stooping to levels that make you hate someone like me. But it's alright when they do it for you. You people cheer for liars. You cheer for thieves who steal opportunities from their own students and feel completely justified because the establishment is just holding them down. You cheer for hypocrites who inflict pain and suffering on a visceral scale, all in the name of pleasing you, because you make them feel loved. That one really melted your little heart. Truly, all it takes is a few pretty words to turn another monster into a changed man. Even when his actions inside that ring prove he is no more human than he was when he was behind them bars. I too inflict pain and suffering, and I take what I want from whoever I feel like. But unlike your idols, I don't pretend that my actions are motivated by some noble delusion. My only interest is in separating the unworthy liars from the true survivors. And lo and behold, at Oblivion, gonna be having ourselves a little 30-man extravaganza known as the Survivalist Coliseum. What is sure to be the opportunity of a lifetime for one of your beloved heroes to finally achieve his dream is also the perfect chance for me to see which one of them can dance to the Axeman's jazz. On that, I'll give you the short answer. None of them can match my step. I am cruel, unyielding fate, here to bring your world crashing down around you for no other reason than to see, when the chips are down, who lives and who dies, to show them all that in the face of eternity, their dreams are not but flesh and blood. They are only as strong as their bodies, and their bodies will I rend asunder as the masses curse my name because I don't give a damn about their love. Oh, but let's not get into the gory little details, no. We're here to have fun. We're here to be merry. The Axeman's band is just getting tuned up. Gonna be a blessed little day in hell when that 30-man parade marches its way down to that ring to deliver a show unlike any you have ever seen before. It'll be just like they say back home during my favorite time of year. Listen, Botole, let the good times roll. And there's gonna be a lot more than just good times rolling. At Oblivion, when the Crescent City Axeman enters the ring with 29 other would-be survivors and starts taking their heads off their shoulders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to apologize. We thought we were going to see James Frost here on Adrenaline, but obviously Beauchamp had other means.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. It is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, hailing from North Bergen, New Jersey, and weighing in at 272 pounds, RC Valentine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. Main event action here on Thursday Night Adrenaline. And if Garo can get past this man, Whistler said he'll give him a world title shot. Didn't say when or where, he just said he would. So I'm trying to understand the champion's thought process here, but nonetheless. Man, look at this. Do you see why he's smiling? You know why he's so happy right now?
Why?
Because everybody just got traded to the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Jets fan.
Very happy about that. We saw it at High Tides, that man repping the Jets hat. I'm sure he is.
Man, that's how you know he got bad taste.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. And you gotta wonder if he's got any bad taste in his mouth, if he can defeat Garo tonight here on Adrenaline. That would probably be the cherry on top of his week. That's for sure. But if Garo Region can defeat RC Valentine, then he will earn himself a championship match against Ace Whistler. We don't know when, we don't know where, but you gotta wonder if that means they could be at Oblivion. Could it be triple threat?
That may be where Garo wants it.
Introducing his opponent, hailing from Kings County, New York, and weighing in at 321 pounds, the final host, Garo Region.
For the second time here in SWW, Garo Region earlier tonight, putting his hands on Luke Monet and earning himself a potential shot at the World Championship if he can defeat RC Valentine in the main event here on Adrenaline. And this is not something new for these competitors. They have faced each other before. They know each other very well. This may be their first bout in SWW, but they are all too familiar with each other. Some bad blood revisited here on the main event of Adrenaline.
That's very true indeed. And you know, you gotta wonder what the world's champion's game plan is with this. I mean, it's obvious he's got something up his sleeve. I mean, Whistler's a man who doesn't act without a plan in place.
I mean, I always talk about the genius strategy of the world's heavyweight champion, the incorruptible. Always has a plan enacted, and you know, Angelo brought the, oh my God!
Out of the gates, Garo is all over RC.
Good Lord, what a backdrop driver off the bat here on the main event of Adrenaline between RC Valentine and Garo Region with big stakes. As always, as we do here on Adrenaline, and a combination of suplex after suplex.
And RC, after all these drops on the head, RC may have forgotten that Rogers got acquired by the Jets.
I hope he does.
Big elbow there. And Garo just taking him to school on the start here.
A lot of kicks there from Garo with a cover in the center of the ring. Bobby in position. I know Bobby's taking a few shots himself here tonight.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Took him a minute to recover from that huge right hand from Cayman Blanco, but Cayman was pissed he lost that 100K, and what he said was a screw job, pretty much.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not see it, Tony the Milkman Stevens has defeated Cayman Blanco Jr. by roll-up, and now is $100,000 richer. And RC Valentine probably feels a lot richer right now as he just doing a little bit of showboating, but not wanting to do that against the final hoss, that's for sure, as Garo lifts him up like a baby for a backdrop once more, and he is just tossing Valentine around the ring like a rag doll.
I'm sure.
Oh my God!
I'm sure RC makes some good bonus money being a Bruno bot.
A kick out there, and I mean, you bring it up that RC's a Bruno bot, but I don't think that's the case. I believe that RC Valentine is under the impression that Ace Whistler would be his leader rather than Bruno Caldwell. I mean, you look at the things that he's done. I mean, we gotta talk about High Tides one more time during this high-stakes matchup. The fact that Ragnarok, we have yet to see Ragnarok since he lost.
Well, Ragnarok was thrown damn 30 feet from the ladder, crashing to a table on the outside.
And who did it? Who caused that?
Well, another ladder, my bad. Another ladder, not a table.
And
even worse.
Even worse, absolutely. A ladder bridge crashing through it from off 20 feet in the ring when he was fingertips away becoming the world heavyweight champion.
There's no doubt in my mind Ragnarok was going to be the new world heavyweight champion at High Tides if it wasn't for RC Valentine interfering. Valentine looking to lock in. Then omoplata again.
Oh, man. Submission hold locked in. He's got...
This time he's not in the ropes.
Nowhere near the ropes there.
Look at RC grabbing onto Garo's beard there, trying to maintain that lock around his head, but Garo's going to fight out. And you see that eye patch on Garo. Speaking of High Tides, that's the aftermath of that barbed wire massacre match that him and, well, his former Revelation member, Shannon Silvera was in. Now that Revelation has disbanded, we're going to see Garo making out on his own.
We want to talk about high stakes here on Adrenaline. It was announced by Bruno Caldwell earlier tonight that Shannon Silvera will take on his own left-hand path student, Thane Blackwood, for the number 6 spot in the Survivalist Coliseum. Of course, we know, oh my goodness, what a move from Garo Region and a cover in the center of the ring. Now talk about high stakes, and Garo almost won himself a world title opportunity right there. And we move back a little bit and speak on that Thane Blackwood was obviously announced as number 6 in the Survivalist Coliseum, but what was also very obvious was the absence of Shannon Silvera in the Survivalist Coliseum.
Absolutely.
And now, Thane Blackwood has put his number 6 spot up for grabs next week. If his mentor, his teacher, Shannon Silvera can defeat Thane Blackwood next week, he will earn his spot in the Coliseum at number 6.
Yeah,
no matter what, if he wins that or not, that is almost an impossible number to win from.
Yeah, it definitely is almost an impossible number to win from. I mean, good God, you got to go through 29 other people, and you start at number 6. Not really good odds. Garo with a choke, gonna fly.
You want to talk about numbers? Garo Parisian has RC Valentine's number here on Adrenaline.
Yeah, I don't think his wife Mel's gonna be happy about him. As she put, and I quote, balling like Cody, flying over the top rope like that.
Well, what the hell?
What the hell is Garo looking for?
Concrete! Valentine is feeling the effects of that one, and Garo Parisian is taking his time to inflict punishment on Valentine. Oh my God, a German suplex on the concrete! This is very uncharacteristic of Garo Parisian. I must point out that usually when we're seeing Garo on Adrenaline, these matches are one and done. He makes them quick. He makes them fast. But in this time, in the main event of Adrenaline, Garo Parisian is taking his time with Valentine. And you gotta put it, I mean, as much as Valentine has angered the fans and even us here at commentary.
I think he's angered the entire SWW faithful.
You gotta hand it to him. He's a great competitor as he took a hell of a splash there. And if he can kick out here, and that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, there's no doubt that RC's a great in-ring competitor. It's just he wants to take the shortcuts. Oh, it seems to get on top in this business. And, you know, it makes more sense of him following Ace Whistler to do so, as that's exactly what Whistler did, too, by aligning himself with Bruno and becoming the world's champion.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, Ace Whistler has announced that if Garo Parisian can win this match against RC Valentine, good lord. Right back up to his feet, that just pissed him off. But Valentine locking the arms around the back of Garo. But Garo right back up with another backdrop driver. Oh, a hell of a one at that. If Garo can pick up the victory, and he could have done it right there too, he will earn himself a World Heavyweight Championship match against the incorruptible Ace Whistler.
Yeah,
we don't know when, and we don't know where.
That Whistler did not say. He just said,
oh no. Valentine's got it tied up, and the trio want to name the midsection.
Yeah, Whistler didn't say when or where, but he's got to get past RC first.
You see the face scrub there from Valentine. And, you know, we mentioned it, that eye patch on Garo is there to heal the eye after it was scraped against barbed wire in high tides, in the barbed wire massacre. And Valentine has been definitely taking advantage of that injury to the eye of Garo Parisian as he is stretching out his legs, trying to get him ready for the finish.
They don't call him the limb targeting assassin for nothing. Valentine's whole mantra is that he's going to focus any weak points you have and any of his limbs that he deems it. Help him in the contest, and it sure as hell didn't work out for him there. Eating a big boot on the Germans.
And Garo is getting fired up with these fans that are on their feet here in Columbia, South Carolina, trying to earn himself a World Heavyweight Championship match. He had the opportunity last week, but he was screwed out of it by Luke Monet, somebody who has had a lot of implication around the career of Garo Parisian as of late, at least since last October, when after he broke the neck of Luke Monet damn near with a huntsman's dream from Hale, and good lord, what a move from Garo.
You know, Alan, one interesting note that we haven't touched on yet was Whistler said that he would give Garo the opportunity of a world title match if he beats RC, but he said, if he lost that opportunity, if he makes it past RC, he would have...
Oh my God!
Good God almighty, on his head with a tiger suplex! He would have to enter the Survivalist Coliseum at entry number 1.
Well, you do make a great point there,
So
Nathan.
thinking about that now, it's going to have to be before Oblivion. So perhaps if he beats RC, maybe next week, because we've got one more Adrenaline to go before Oblivion.
You're right, and you know, we bring
So I'm
up the
guessing
point
next
earlier,
week.
the rope right there, Garo Parisian grabbing the ropes to break the hold from Valentine, and you know
we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. RC could.
Oh man,
still win this match.
Sleeper hold, but we bring up this match as well and talking about that #1 spot in the Coliseum. That if Garo Teresian cannot defeat Ace Whistler for the World Heavyweight Championship, as we understand, again we don't know when and where, and he'll have to enter at #1 in the Coliseum. However, he didn't specify that'd be during the World Championship match.
That is true.
Whistler was very vague during this promo. We don't know when that World Title match is going to be. If Garo loses this match, does he have to enter at #1 in the Coliseum? There's a lot of questions going into these stipulations here, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens in this matchup. As we mentioned, high-stakes main event here on Adrenaline, that's for sure.
Well, when you're the world's champion and you're Bruno Bot #1, you can just do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah,
big power slam from RC.
The strength that took, that almost got him. Valentine about put Garo away.
Valentine arguing with the official. I mean, it could have been a little slow. I mean, he did get Bobby Baum, one of our officials here. Ooh,
I mean,
been taking over since Darnell's been on vacation. You know what? He could be accounted a little slow after that humongous right hand from Cayman.
I mean, he got rocked.
Yeah, he got rocked.
And then he got thrown out of the ring by Jack Strider earlier in the night. The United States champion successfully retaining against Johnny Osaka.
Had a lot go down on Adrenaline here tonight.
It's not over yet.
We've got one more Blitz and one more Adrenaline before we make it to one of our biggest shows of the season, Oblivion.
As we...
missing that drop kick to the knee.
Over the top. Out here in front of us now. You knew this was going to explode.
You knew it was going to, just didn't know when and where, but it's breaking out right in front of us.
Right next to me here. Good Lord, Valentine took one hell of a bump.
Yeah, Gar, we see you putting in that work.
I gotta wipe out my ear there. I mean, he about busted out my eardrum with his yell there.
Referee at a 4 count here. Both these guys have to get back in. Oh my Lord, on the outside.
Valentine is, I mean, he could have, that's what I'm talking about. Garo Teresian has no regards for anybody's necks.
That's why I got my personal private security, Mr. Big Ted, over here. Always making sure that nothing happens to the most valuable asset here in SWW.
The Stallion is priceless. He don't need no protection. As we see a gut wrench there, right into a senton from Garo Teresian, center of the ring. After he dropped Valentine on his neck, could that be it? Oh man, and Garo almost advanced to a potential world championship match in his near future. And all he's got to do is make Valentine pin or submit, but that is not as easy as it sounds. Valentine is what we've mentioned, the limb-targeting assassin, Nathan.
The limb-targeting assassin, indeed. What is Garo looking for here as he puts RC on the top turnbuckle?
I mean, we've seen Garo when it comes to these positions. We get a little crazy. You gotta be kidding me!
Bomb on the top rope, and he's going into the cover.
That's gotta be it. That's it. A 2 count. Oh my goodness. And we mentioned it earlier with Vincent Cage. If anybody knows how to get out of their own move, it's the person that does it best. And arguably, Valentine hits one of the best damn power bombs on this roster.
Garo signaling for something.
Oh, man. Garo looking potentially for the Huntsman's dream. Look at Valentine. Are you kidding me?
The strength of Valentine.
Power slam in the center of the ring, and it almost put Garo away before. And off the... Oh, my God. What a senton to the back. You see how he bounced off of him?
Oh my God, off the spine.
Oh my God, Garo could be paralyzed, and he kicks out, and he's still alive.
Garo trying to come to.
Oh man, there it is.
Focusing on that leg and knee again.
I mean, we go back quite some time ago, earlier last year. Good Lord, where Valentine gave a great fight to Jack Strider, and you saw how he was targeting the legs of Garo Teresian there, somebody much bigger than him, but you look back at that match with Jack Strider, as I mentioned, he injured Strider for a very long time.
Yeah, he did. Definitely indeed. And now Garo tied up in the ropes and the turnbuckle there, and RC just beating relentlessly on his chest.
Oh my God. And Garo is just getting the wind knocked out of him over and over again. You gotta wonder, I mean, I'm sure you've taken a punch to the sternum before and it knocks the wind out of you, but when you take 10 to 11, you wonder if you can even breathe anymore. And Garo was getting thrown all over the arena while still trying to recover from those beats on the apron from Valentine.
I'm back in the ring. RC, what the hell is he looking for? He's stalking Garo.
He's gonna be looking for that power bomb. That patented power bomb from Valentine in the center of the ring. It's the perfect time to pull it out. He's getting ready for the Garo powering out. And Garo firing up the crowd here in Columbia, South Carolina as he looks for the choke slam.
Oh, but RC fighting off the choke slam.
Oh, what the hell?
What the hell?
A blatant low blow, and Garo has won by disqualification.
Oh, something don't smell right
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by disqualification, Garo Torrigier.
Well, that means Garo.
No, RC's still beating the hell out of Garo in the corner.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ace Whistler is headed down to the... Nathan, he has his ring gear on. He's got the World Championship. He never told us when this championship match was going to happen.
I've done this long enough out, and I know exactly what the hell's going on now.
You gotta be kidding me.
Good God.
Congratulations, though, buddy. You did it. You beat RC Valentine, and now you get the world title.
Oh, fuck this guy, man.
See, that was one hell of a job, and, good job on you, RC. You gave Mr. Parisian here a run for his money. See, as world champion, I did withhold some information from you. See, I'm a very, very busy man. And you know that phrase, be careful what you wish for? I think it's one of those moments where you do, in fact, need to be careful for what you wish for. Because the only opening I have for surprise world title matches is right now. So it's time to sink or swim, ain't it, Garo?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of Adrenaline is now for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ace Whistler is defending his title right now against Garo Torrigian, who just got his ass beat by Valentine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Valentine has ripped the eye patch off of Garo. Oh, my God. And you can see the mangled eyeball. That's disgusting, man. That's not right. Oh, come on. A chaser already. A chaser. He's going to put him out of his misery, but no, Garo! Garo! That body drop. It's not over yet.
This could come back to haunt Whistler.
Could Garo Torrigian pull off the upset of the century?
Garo's fighting with everything he's got left in him. Even after that grueling match, even after the beatdown. And speaking of beatdowns,
it's absolutely flooring the World Heavyweight Champion right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sanctioned World Heavyweight Championship match. If Garo Torrigian can pick up the victory, we have a new World Champion.
Oh my God, could you imagine that? We would be getting Garo and Angelo at Oblivion.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, Freely's comment. Damn it.
That should do it. 2.
Oh, he kicked out. Whistler can't believe it.
It looks like he just seen a ghost.
Ace Whistler cannot believe.
I think he was going for the chaser again. Garo still fighting back.
Garo backing Whistler into another corner. Chop after chop. Flooring him down into the mat. Just stomping him all into him. Classic Garo Torrigian there. Some birds to Whistler.
Oh!
Him up. Oh my God! And into a German!
Folding the world's champion in half.
Right into a powerbomb and throwing him through for a knee from hell.
Garo is pulling out all the stops.
Anything he can do, anything to put away the World Heavyweight Champion. A 2 count and kick out.
You gotta think this is the most important matchup in Garo's career. This is a world title match.
You mentioned it earlier. Oh my goodness, Garo could carry the world title into oblivion. 1, 2. Oh my God, he was so close. Look at the eye of Garo.
Oh God, yeah, look, the eye's still healing up from Barbed Wire Massacre.
You know, you did mention it earlier. Is this the smartest strategy from Whistler? He was trying to get under Angelo's skin, the #1 contender at Oblivion. But Garo could be getting ready to win the world title here, and only the fashion that Torrigian could. Off the corner. Into another body splash in the corner, lining him up in the center of the ring.
Oh, he was going for the lariat.
He's going to take his head off, Nathan.
Oh, wait a minute. Garo, catch him!
Belly to belly.
The fans here are behind Garo. What a moment it would be in this sort of fashion that Whistler gets way too in over his head.
The fans on their feet here in Columbia,
look at these
South
shots to the
Carolina.
kidney. Oh.
Whistler is on the defense, trying his damnedest to retain the world title. But you gotta remember, Garo just went through one hell of a battle with Valentine.
And he is still giving it his all in this matchup. Whistler just unloading shots, though.
Oh, into the corner now.
Garo still fighting. He will not give up.
Garo would rather give his eye altogether than to give up this world title opportunity. But Whistler's got for the chaser!
Come on, Garo. 1, 2.
That's it! Whistler retains the World Heavyweight Championship on adrenaline.
God damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner. And still your SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Ace Whistler.
You know, once again, as I've done many times, Nathan, I gotta applaud the genius strategy of Ace Whistler, though this was not one of his smartest plans ever. You see it right there, retaining the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, what a bitter note to end adrenaline on here, folks. But that has been it for the program tonight. We will see you all.
Wait a minute.
We will see you all on Blitz and